I'm here to share with you the projects that I've made for the Elegant Embellishments YouTube Hop. This is sponsored by Elegant Embellishments along with two other stores, craftycity.com and ks4u.net. The owners of each of the stores have generously donated their product for the designers to create a couple of different projects, and I'm here to share with you my projects. I will have all of the links to each of the stores in the description box below, so please check them out. They have some beautiful items, and each of the participants who are in the hop are also listed down there, so please check each of the channels out and please subscribe. So let me go ahead and get started, and I will show you the first thing that I made. This is a card, and the card has several different papers that I've layered here. I also did a die cut here of this hello, and this is actually craft foam, and I used some of the different embellishments, laces that Dee provided, and this actual little trim here is from ks4u.net. Julie donated this for my guest design team package. Some of the other stuff that I already had in my stash, so I went ahead and supplemented that. These papers are in Archana's Crafty City store. They are from Papericious, that's the brand of paper. And so I went ahead and did the inside as well. This is one of the coordinating papers that is in the paper stack. So that is my first item that I created for the hop, and it's a very shabby chic card. So the second item that I made is actually it's kind of a mini album, but it can also be used for gifting embellishments. This is a die that I have in my stash, and I embellished it with all the beautiful things that Dee provided for our design team packages. So this is lace in her store, and actually it's a little bit wider. What I did was cut a little strip off of it, and I did use it. Here it is. So I used both pieces. I just wanted something a little bit more narrow. Some white seam binding here, this little angel charm, and then some chain that I had in my stash, and then I put a little crown charm and this little earring here, just something to dangle off of the end of the book. And then I added some bling that is a coordinating colors to this beautiful paper. Again, this is the peach paper stack, peach time paper stack that Archana carries in the craftycity.com store, and then this really beautiful sequined applique, as well as this little bling here is from Dee's Elegant Embellishments store. And then I closed it with a little dot here, and it's little what do you call those, Velcro dots that are adhesive. And I made a couple of pages in the album. Since the album is so skinny, you can't put a whole lot in to embellish it, but I wanted to leave the pockets, because each of the pages is a pocket, and you can slide a card in there to gift, or you could put a picture in there. And this is one of the beautiful resin pieces that Dee provided. I thought it really kind of matched the side of the paper with the magnolias. Oh, actually those are roses, not magnolias. And then as you turn the page, each of the tabs has a little snippet of something on it, just to give each of the pages some interest. So these are the different papers that Archana had gifted to me, and I used them to make this little mini album or embellishment book. It could be either, and I think it turned out really beautiful with the papers that were used, along with all of the different embellishments that each of the stores carries. So that is my mini album. Okay, and then the next item is a little tiny dress. I thought this was so cute. Julie is carrying these hangers in her store, and she gifted each one of us in our design team package a little hanger. So I used this dress die that I have, and actually it's a full dress die, but I just wanted the top piece, so I cut some paper out that I had as a scrap and used the beautiful trims that Dee provided and Julie provided. This little dainty purple and green trim here is from Julie's shop, and then this lace is from Dee. This applique, which is totally gorgeous, if you look at the pearls and the bling in here, this comes from Dee's shop. So if you're interested, check them out. This is such a cute little embellishment. It's really meant to be from one side, hanging from one side. And you could actually put this on a card if you wanted to use it as an embellishment. So I just made up this little dress to go along with this little next project that I had made. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I finally got a chance to do this. And so what I have made is an altered watering can, and I do have to turn it sideways. I apologize because the camera is above me. So here's the watering can. It was already white, and I covered it with paper, and then I used not Mod Podge but Aleene's glue to stick it down, and then I used some texture paste in here and some little sparkly micro beads. And then again use that trim to add some interest to the paper. And I think it turned out really nice. And then there's tons of flowers in here. Many of these flowers actually come from Archana's Facebook group. She has a Facebook group called The Secret Garden. Actually, Secret Garden, I believe, is what the name of the group is. And she sells a lot of different flowers in her shop that you can pick up. Many of them are Wild Orchid Craft flowers, you know that brand, but she also has a lot of unique different flowers in there as well. So I put this little bird sitting in a nest down in there, and then this little sign, and it says live, laugh, love. That's just a die cut that was in the paper line. And then I added these little butterflies on the spout of the watering can. Now the watering can also has this really pretty lace ribbon. You'll notice this is the same one that I used on the dress. I just tied it into a bow and stuck it down to the handle of the watering can and put one of these beautiful blings that Dee provided right in here in the center. And I also nestled one down in there to give it some sparkle. But the thing with this watering can is it's actually meant to be displayed at a tilt, because what I did was, if you notice, there is a butterfly that's sitting on the end of the spout. So if it was tilted like this, you'd see the butterfly have some movement, and it's just stuck down to a piece of acetate that I cut into a spiral circle, so that as you tilt the can, since most watering cans are tilted when they pour water out, the butterfly starts to move. And so I kind of wanted to play with that piece as well. So there's that butterfly that sits on the end of the watering can, and I used some die cuts to make that layered butterfly. And there is another one over here. So that is my project here, the altered watering can. And I'm going to come back. I have to set up for the next project because it's quite tall. So give me 1 second and I will be back. Hi guys, so this is the last project that I have for the Elegant Embellishments YouTube hop. And this is an altered cupcake stand that I had in my stash and decided to use for this project. I used a bunch of the trims, the laces that Dee provided to me in my design team package. And you can see again, there's that really beautiful applique. And I used the mold that Dee provided. This is the banner mold, and I spelled out sweet things. And on the end of each banner is a heart shape banner here. And I decided to use different colors because the actual cupcake stand has both this light teal or mint color as well as the pink in it. And I just love the way it looks. And I also used a lot of this white lace. So there's some bling on here. And at the bottom is where we have that really super soft pleated lace. and I used some little flower trim as well. And then there's a beautiful pearl brooch here with dangles on it, and I just kind of love the way that looks in the corner there. And I did decorate the whole container. At the top I actually have these little sweets to kind of show you what it looks like when you put sweets in it. I'm going to display projects in it, and I thought that it would just be nice to have something that had tiers to display little projects that people have given to me over the past few years in crafting. And then you can see on the side there is this ribbon resin from the mold that Dee also provided, and so that this uses the 10-minute resin to cast that, and I showed you that in my design team package reveal. And you can see I use this trim all the way around the upper and the lower tier, as well as some of the other trims that Dee gifted. You can see here there's more of this lace, and what I have done is layered it up, so there's more than one layer and different laces used here. And then there's some of the bling trim that she provided, and I also put some on the inside of each of the tiers, and just to give it more interest, because once you put the projects down you probably won't see too much of that anyway once it gets full. So here's the last side. It's pretty much the same as the opposite, and there again is another one of the ribbon resin pieces. So yeah, this is a really cute display for projects, for craft projects that I intend to use in my craft room. And I hope you enjoyed my projects. Please, please, please check out the other designers that are in the hop. They are listed in the description box below. Check out the stores, Elegant Embellishments on Zibbit, thecraftycity.com, and ks4u.net. All of the links will be in that description box, and I hope you enjoyed my projects. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get right back to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.